Hey, thanks for coming back. It's Heidi. I am pleased to bring you another video today. Apparently, the question isn't how to set a boundary, it's how to hold a boundary. You're in luck today because that's what we're going to talk about next. So, today we're going to learn how to hold a boundary. Now, first of all, the first step you should really go back and revisit is make sure, did you set a boundary that you actually believed in when you set the boundary? You know how people say, hey, if you do that when you're a kid, you're grounded for life, knowing damn well you can't ground somebody for life. Really? So you knew you were never going to hold that line, because how you hold the boundary is you pick a thing that you actually feel really good about pulling the trigger on. So maybe the first step is to go back and reevaluate some of the boundaries that you've held and make them actually doable for you. It's got to be doable because boundaries are not taught with words. Boundaries are taught with your follow through, your actions. So step one, revisit. Make sure it's a thing I can feel good about that I'm actually going to pull the trigger on. Step two, do the damn thing that you said you were going to pull the trigger on. Step three, don't worry about how the other person feels while you're doing it. That is the trick to learning how to really hold the bottom line, is that whenever you have held the line, you've done the thing. You've asked them to leave your home. You're removing yourself from the scenario. At this point, you now need to remove yourself from the feelings that they're going to have, because do you have any control over those feelings? No. And big insight here. They feel terrible about it. Of course they do. But again, you didn't spring this on them. You know, you can feel really good because you set the boundary in advance. They knew what was happening before it even went down, right? So now you can feel really good about it. Always try to remind yourself as well that boundaries are the most loving thing you can do right now. You are not a treatment center. You are not a halfway house. You are not a detox. You are just mom, husband, wife, brother, uncle, sister, any of those things. You're not acting as a treatment center. So the only fair thing to do with the boundary is, the bottom line is, get yourself back into treatment. Right? And so that's the most loving thing you can do. So anyway, I hope this is helpful for you today. Leave a comment below. And if it's not, ask me some more questions. I'm more than happy to clarify a little further for you. In the meantime, happy boundary keeping. Go get them. Okay. Bye-bye, guys.